All right, family. Black Power. Black Power is the true power with General Sarasun Seti. Kick back, get your mind ready for some information that's guaranteed to be heavy. I'm excited and delighted for I'm so excited and delighted for we got wait a minute. We got let me fix this right here. Okay. I'm excited and delighted to be accepted members to the Sarasun Seti General Seti YouTube page. Two dynamic pages on YouTube giving you nothing but black divinity, black power. I want you to subscribe. I want you to become a member. The link for the membership right down in the video description is in the chat. I want all you had to do is just click the link. You'll get a video introduction, a rundown on the memberships, what they entail. You see one you like, you should most definitely join. Even if you don't, I appreciate your presence here at the Sarasun Seti General Seti YouTube page. Continue to engage, continue to advance. That's right, family. The General got a new website up on Teachable, uploading a lot of dynamic curriculum, powerhouse programs, certificate courses. First one up, 25 Steps to the Redemption of Definitive Black Manhood, designed by the General strictly for the brothers. It's an amazing, amazing course. You can get a preview just by clicking that link down in the video description. You click it, you get a preview of the course. Also included the Brotherhood of Heru Roundtable live stream, where the brothers meet once a week discussing very vital, very important, very powerful information pertinent to our growth and development. Get over there, get a preview of the course, and become a brother, become a member today. Ring the alarm, kingseti.com, online marketplace, official General Sarasun Seti DVD lectures, t-shirts, tank tops, hoodies, African and Kemetic jewelry, holistic, tonics and remedies, home decor, accessories for every room in the house. Got something for your family. I know you're going to like and love. Get over there, check out that catalog, get a discount, shop and save and shop. Pull the fire alarm, generalseti.com, Seti University, over 2,500 videos, 40 different subjects, all the subjects that you know and love from the General. Believe me when I tell you, there's not another website nowhere on the planet that could compare or compete. You should become a member today, and everybody know the General got the popping his page on Patreon. We got some fire up there right now. Electric Melanin and the Explosive Black Mind. We're going deep into black divinity. You know how we do over here. We always study in our black divinity. Also, Netters of Chaos, Tarek, and Sobek. We dealing with the gods of chaos, the black primordial abyss. Also, we got another one up there. We got a few up there. You see, we got the Bible, the creation story exposed, and I know you want that. The biblical creation story exposed. This presentation will turn your world upside down, and goddamn it, ain't nothing gonna turn it back up. You feel what I'm saying? Get on over there, get that work. We got 3 more, but I'll deal with them at the end of the presentation. To all the family out there that donated to the General, thank you. I appreciate you for the fact you appreciate me. Any of the family out there would like to donate, the link is right there in the chat. And to all the family out there, make sure you subscribe to all my YouTube channels, King Seti, General Seti, Sarasun Seti. Rock that notification bell, get a video a thumbs up, like it because you love it. Share it with your family and friends, and comment. Just don't say nothing stupid, because I will ban your ass. Here we go, family. Epstein, Donald Trump say Epstein stole young female workers from Mar-A-Lago. That's right. Trump said he never had the privilege. He never had the privilege to go to Epstein Island. Oh, it's a privilege. Yeah, you still, man, the wording that Donald Trump the motherfucker just keep falling and tripping and busting his head open. I don't understand. Man, goddamn, you need to you get you a goddamn lawyer and make sure that, make sure you got some cards in front of you at all motherfucking time that's telling you what to say. You done got as worse than goddamn Joe Biden. You done got worse than Sleepy Joe, man. Just you like some goddamn George Bush simpleton shit, man, where you under all this scrutiny, and goddamn it, you should have practiced that shit long. They're gonna ask you this, and then and just get just have 2 or 3 solid answers that you can always fall back on. You feel what I'm saying? I don't know nothing. You know, that's one of them. I don't know nothing. Yeah, that mean goddamn. That's I don't know. That's you know, even the kids. You know, that even the kids got be. It wasn't me. Shit. Anything better than that, nigga. I mean, don't open your mouth. And if you ain't rehearsed the shit, you ain't had time to rehearse the shit, then you shouldn't even be goddamn, you know, just opt out. Because when you freestyle, all you gonna do is tell on your goddamn self. And a lot of people want you to do it. You know, and I'm just saying, I mean, you would think he would have a better sense than that since he's the president of the United States. But that just show you that the leaders, you think, oh, they got more intelligence than you. No. You understand what I'm? No. You can have, and he's supposed to be the most intelligent motherfuckers in the world, and they'll run a whole goddamn country into the ground. All these intelligent motherfuckers run a whole country into the goddamn ground. And so, yeah, this motherfucker, Donald Trump, then said, yeah, stole workers. And then out of all places, he said the spy. I said, oh, man, goddamn, you can't make this shit. You know, all you hear about is, you know, they knocking spies and shit. They found that motherfucker Bill Belichick. Wasn't he the motherfucker that was wasn't he the coach of the fucking, was that him? The coach of the goddamn Buffalo, what was, no. Wait a minute, who that motherfucker Brady paid for? The Patriots. Yeah, the Patriots. Yeah, the motherfucking Patriots. Yeah, he was up in the goddamn, yeah. Yeah, it was popping, yeah. Yeah, they didn't find him up. That's where they go. Yeah, the Patriots. Yeah, motherfucker was up in there. Yeah, he gonna say, yeah. Yeah. They in there, yeah, talking about they taking, yeah. And they did, yeah. So he going in there. They take, I guess, man, it's a lot of interaction between them motherfuckers, man. There's a whole lot of interaction and going on up in there, man. Yeah, that shit looking real wicked. So, yeah, he's saying that, yeah, Bill Belichick, up in the spy, going up in the spy and doing all type of wicked shit. Yeah, so as soon as I heard him say, oh, yeah, she worked in the spy, I said, what? I'm like, man, you gonna come out your mouth like that in the spy? Oh, yeah, Black Power, yeah, they motherfucker, yeah, you really telling on yourself, Donald Trump. You really is, man. It just all becoming more and more clearer. Yeah, he coming in there, he figure y'all, and ain't no telling, man. Listen to me when I tell you this. Ain't no telling between Donald Trump and listen to me. You didn't heard it from the general first. Okay? Listen, Epstein and Trump, I'm trying to tell you right now. I'm trying to tell you. Y'all motherfuckers heard it from the general. I'm telling you, Epstein and Trump. It's something they closer than most. Let's get, what that motherfucking song? Let's get closer. Yeah, closer than close. Yeah, that motherfucker Donald Trump was singing to Epstein. Let's get closer. Yeah. He say, don't do that. So, man, y'all know good goddamn well I ain't trying to harm nigga. I'm just trying to make it happen. You feel what I'm saying? I'm trying to get y'all to understand. Listen to me when I'm telling you. Yeah, watch some shit come out. Yeah, they're gonna be like these motherfuckers with Sodom and Gomorrah. Everything goes and shit from Mar-A-Lago to Epstein Island. That was like, yeah, damn it, they was two, major hubs. Yeah, watch what I tell you. You think I'm playing? You think I'm making this shit up? You can't make this shit up. You cannot make this shit up. But that's the vibe that I'm getting. Because everybody saying they were so close. Yeah, you see them and shit, how they, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, motherfucker. And you can look at that picture back there. Yeah, that nigga, what's wrong? Yeah, you can look at Epstein. You can look at Epstein and Trump, man. Listen what I'm telling you. So when it come out, you say, oh, General had tried to tell me. Yeah, y'all on some Greco-Roman shit, man. Y'all doing a wait, see, because what you got to understand, and when you understand this shit, studying them goddamn Neanderthal, listen, that's why you got to be right with my you gain, and African, see, but our spirit. But some of these niggas, they didn't went off and I don't know what the fuck. You see what I'm saying? When you got one deviance, normally you got two. You got three. It ain't no telling what you're doing. You see what I'm saying? They probably in there, man. Listen, you could go and when they watch the making of the white man. And you will see what I'm saying. So if they doing some crazy shit, they doing some more crazy shit. You feel me? Some, wilding. You understand what I'm saying? I couldn't shit that I was, but I had to expose this shit. Yeah, I had to expose this shit. So you ain't got one deviant. You got two or three or four of them motherfuckers. You see what I'm saying? That's just like when they talk about, you got them Catholic priests and shit. So they sweet. You understand what I'm saying? Then they mess with the children. They sweet. Then they mess with the children. Then some of them, you know what I'm saying? Telling it, I'm gonna tell it like it is. They like to be hurt. They get them spikes and shit and hit them up, and they want the motherfucker to make them bleed and shit. You know what I'm saying? Listen to me. You understand what I'm saying? Take them and beat them on the back until they bleed and shit. And shit, man, listen to me. Foul motherfuckers, man. I'm telling you. Foul. That's why I don't play no games. I ain't hesitating to tell motherfuckers what it is. You understand what I'm saying? Yes, you understand there's a whole list of deviances and shit. So that's really why they really don't, because that's the least of their motherfucking worries. They get to cracking that shit open and you get to seeing all the other shit, what the fuck they be doing and shit on top of that. You gonna be like, well, what the fuck is this? You understand? Your motherfucker's jaw gonna hit the cement. You understand? Just drop. You're like, what the fuck? Like, man, hit you. Like, motherfucker, like, whoa. Like, I don't even care. I don't want to see nothing, It's painful that the shit happened, but you understand what I'm saying? Listen, I don't even want to see this shit. For real, man. Lock them motherfuckers up, all of them. Lock them up. Give them life. Don't let these motherfuckers back in. But the crazy shit about it, the thing is, this is Greco-Roman society. You see what I'm saying? When you look and you see that all these motherfuckers, and see, they fool y'all niggas. I'm trying to tell you, they fool you niggas, because what they try to tell you is a separation between church and state. You feel what I'm saying? So with me, yeah, not today, they won't let you put up no Christianity shit. They won't let you put up on the state level. They won't let you put up no Islamic, no Judaic, no religious shit. But what you go to these places, these Capitol buildings and all these federal buildings, and you will see the Greco-Roman gods and shit all over the motherfucker. So they make and fool you that somehow that's not religious, but in reality, that was the original one. Or I ain't gonna even say that. That was when they got us understanding of how to put a religion together from us. They seen the structure of it, and then so they took, they took our structure, but they added their own creations of gods and shit into the structure. You see, they cut and paste and put it in there. And you understand? That's what, but so when you go up there, you see all the Zeus, you see the Jupiter, you see Athena, you see the Saturn, you see the Pan, you see all the Dionysus, you see all of that. You see all of that. So that's a motherfucking lie. And the majority of them Europe, them pale Greek god, because you had the essence of it where a lot of the Greek god, the original Greece was black. You see what I'm saying? So them original copies of the Zeus, the Hercules, and all of that. Those was African. So you got the other, just like they did with Osiris. They came and turned Osiris into Serapis and shit. You see what I'm saying? They turned our set into, the Isis, the Greco-Roman Isis and shit. You know what I'm saying? They changed the Horus into the what's his name? Horus, the Horus child, where it looked European and shit. And so they did the same, but you can still see all that. That's Greco-Roman. When you look at the Capitol building, that's the created after the Vatican, St. Charles Cathedral in London, and the Pantheon in Rome with the dome over it. That's where they created that from. You see what I'm saying? So when you go into the most Capitol buildings in United States, you go into the Greco-Roman temple. So if they got they got the structure of the temple. You see what I'm saying? They got all it. They got all the gods and shit on it. Some of them got them at the top of the Capitol buildings. You'll see in Washington, D.C., they got a Greco-Roman goddess and shit on top of the Capitol building and shit and all of that. You go in there, all them Greco, and they all on the other side. The no pride movement. You see? So I mean, when you got they really, but they know, because even from in ancient time, they knew the African, the primordials. I ain't gonna, cause some of these motherfuckers didn't went left. The primordials not dealing with that. They separate themselves from that shit and make them, they got to separate. So, them Greeks, even though they was in Egypt, they had to stay in one city. That was Alexandria. They didn't stay in no other city. They wasn't all throughout Egypt. They wasn't all throughout Egypt. They was in Alexandria. That's where they was at, because they couldn't be with that, because the Africans shunned their ass. You see what I'm saying? Shun, you can't bring that shit down here, no matter what. And so, they began and then, all of our spiritual teachings and shit, they confiscated that, because it clearly stated that this shit right here y'all doing is an abomination. So they confiscated all the scrolls and shit. It's the same shit that they doing today. Same shit that they doing today. They tried to do in the ancient world. Try to, punish you if you speak out against it, even though, again, now they coming out with that shit. They coming out with that shit now, that all them motherfuckers that them, 2 men and 2 women that been adopting. This is the United States. They coming out with the report that they done been, they been raping these children. Real talk. And so I think they didn't block their ass from being able to adopt children. I believe that's what I heard. Just only because, but they ain't loud about it. You see what I'm saying? Wait a minute, let me look that up, because I didn't go and verify. I heard in some states they didn't stop. Where they saying that they still, I heard that they was going back on it. God damn, they still out here doing that dumb shit. That's a damn shame. I wonder and that motherfucker Obama did that shit. Let me see when that law was passed. Florida ban on adoption by gay and lesbian individuals was ruled unconstitutional in 2010, and the law formally repealed in 2015. Who was the motherfucking president in 2015? Barack Obama. Barack Obama. Barack Obama. Yeah, Barack Obama. Yeah, that's when they repealed it because they had a ban on it. So in 2010, when did Barack? They say but it was repealed. But they say in 2010. Let me do that again. Okay, the state ban on dioxin by game was ruled unconstitutional in 2010, and the ban was formally okay in 2010. Okay, who was the president in 2010? Barack Obama. Man, wow, yeah. Yeah, this motherfucker, yeah, man. Boy, that motherfucker damaging. Man, Barack Obama is damaging, man. Real motherfucking talk. Yeah, so that just showing you, but yeah, matter of fact, I can't get out of here. I got these videos that I got to play with this motherfucker, Donald Trump, saying the shit that he's saying, but let me get that in here. Let me play this one first.
I wouldn't talk because he did something that was inappropriate. He hired help. And I said, don't ever do that again. He stole people that worked for me. I said, don't ever do that again. He did it again. And I threw him out of the place, persona non grata. I threw him out, and that was it. I'm glad I did, if you want to know the truth. And by the way, I never went to the island, and Bill Clinton went there supposedly 28 times.
He Wait a minute, I'm not done. He don't want to unlock them motherfucking files, but he damn sure be snitching on Bill Clinton. How you know that? Yeah, he be snitching on Bill Clinton like a motherfucker. He like, yeah, that motherfucker went 28 times. But the file ain't shit, They created it, and so if Barack Obama and all them created it, why the fuck would they put and do Bill Clinton like that? Yeah, why would they put if Barack Obama and the Democrats created the motherfucking file? Why would they put Bill Clinton in the motherfucker? Yeah, that don't make no motherfucking sense. Why they throw their mans under the bus like that? Yeah, they gonna throw their own mans under the bus, man. That just don't make sense.
Jeffrey Epstein. I wouldn't talk because he did something that was inappropriate. He hired help. And I said, don't ever do that again. He stole people that worked for me. I said, don't ever do that again. He did it again. And I threw him out of the place, persona non grata. I threw him out, and that was it. I'm glad I did, if you want to know the truth. And by the way, I never went to the island, and Bill Clinton went there supposedly 28 times.
Hey.
I never went to the island, but Larry Summers, I hear, went there. He was the head of Harvard. And many other people that are very big people. Nobody ever talks about them.
For a motherfucker to only got briefly, he said he was informed briefly. They say, did the Justice Department brief you? He said, yeah, I got a brief. I was, briefly. I was, he say brief. What the fuck am I saying? I'm trying to get to say, yeah, it was a briefing. You see what I'm saying? So, yeah, so he's saying it didn't take that long, but goddamn, you know all the information. You see what I'm saying? Yeah, you know all the motherfucking information. Yeah, he beefing with Harvard, so he threw that motherfucker under the bus. He beefing with Hillary like a motherfucker, so that was letting her know that we know what's going on with y'all. They say Hillary went to the goddamn went to the island. Let's finish this, y'all.
I never had the privilege of going to his island, and I did turn it down, but a lot of people in Palm Beach were invited to his island. In one of my very good moments, I turned it down. I didn't want to go to his island.
It was a privilege. So he never had the privilege. Oh, man, you speak so highly of this motherfucker. Man, that was another trip and fall, head busted. Wait a minute, I'm going to play this other video. There you go, right there. Here we go.
Do it anymore. They work for me. And he took, beyond that, he took some others.
Hold on.
And because he took people, I said, don't do it anymore. They work for me. And he took, beyond that, he took some others. And once he did that, that was the end of him. I didn't like, when they steal people, I don't like it. People that work in the spa. I have a great spa, one of the best spas in the world at Mar-A-Lago.
Work in the spa.
And people were taken out of the spa, hired by him.
Mr. President, did one of those stolen, persons, that include Virginia Jeffrey?
I don't know. I think she worked at the spa. I think so. I think that was one of the people.
Nah, how you don't know and then you think, come on, man, god damn. I mean, first you say you don't know and then you say, I think she worked in the spa. I mean, motherfucker, listen here, man. I mean, if you... God damn, this motherfucker, man. I don't know. I think she worked in the... I mean, can you make up your motherfucking mind? Which one was it? Which one was it, Donald? Here we go.
Persons that include Virginia Jeffrey?
I don't know. I think she worked at the spa. I think so. I think that was one of the people, yeah. He stole her. And by the way, she had no complaints about us, as you know. None whatsoever.
Damn. So he was in there, yeah. So he was using that motherfucking Mar-A-Lago as a launching pad. Yeah, he was using Mar-A-Lago as a launching pad. Come over there, get him some workers and shit. And oh man, that's wild, man. That's really wild. This is some real crazy shit. This shit right here bigger than what motherfuckers think it is. This chick is bigger than what they gonna find out that the sex trafficking and all of that, the minor shit, which is extremely, this is a violation of the most wickedest level. You see what I'm saying? But they're gonna see that it's a lot more, even more wicked shit that's right in there, right along with that. It's gonna blow motherfucking mind if it ever get out there. So yeah, this is proof positive that they was interacting on all levels. You see, on all levels. And he said that it was a privilege to go, but he never had the privilege. What kind of shit do you say about a place where all those horrors of 1,000-something people happen on this island and you gonna refer to it as a privilege? Damn, this motherfucker here, man. This is some bullshit. All right, family. We up out of here, man. We had a powerful day. I don't think I can come up with nothing else to talk about today. I most definitely will be black tomorrow. Arm yourself with knowledge. Get over there to Patreon. Goddamn it, I got some fire. We turning up. Don't you goddamn miss it. Arm yourself with knowledge. Bang on that wicked ass beast daily. Liberation through African education and confrontation. Black power.